Greetings, my name is Peter Alexander. I'm a 3D generalist and character artist who specializes in real illusion related workflows. In this video I'm going to demonstrate how to take a 3D character model, rig it in Blender, and import it into Character Creator 4 to apply compatibility with Real Illusion's 3D facial animation standards. For this demonstration I'm going to be using a 3D model purchased from the character artist Makar Maliki, whose assets can be seen on ArtStation. I'm going to start by opening a Blender file, which I previously set up by separating the mesh into sections. This may not be necessary for you, but it helps me in the weight mapping process. Also, keeping the body separate from the hair, eyes, teeth, and accessories also helps to apply a degree of symmetry when doing facial expression editing. For rigging, I use the Human Meta Rig located in the Armature section under Add. After adding the meta rig, I scale it down and align the bones to the model as best I can. I delete most of the facial bones, as blend shapes will control much of the expression system. Technically you can leave the bones, or weight map them to assist in the facial setup process in Character Creator 4, but my preferred method is to leverage blend shapes. It can be difficult to align bones in a three-dimensional space, so I turn on the Snap, Volume, Center option for some of the bones, especially the finger. While your face setup can be different, try to keep the rest of the bones consistent with the Human Meta Rig. The names will be used in a script within Character Creator 4 that will automatically identify the Meta Rig setup. I add a bone for the jaw, 3 bones for the tongue, and I give the top and bottom teeth a bone each. Your setup doesn't have to follow this precisely, although you'll probably want at least a jaw bone, as well as bones for both the eyes. Once the bones are aligned, select the meshes and bind them to the armature. Weight mapping will almost always require manual adjusting. The trickiest parts tend to be the jaw for me, although getting bulkier clothing to deform properly can be problematic as well. You'll want to thoroughly test your weight maps before moving to the next stage. Character Creator 4 does have a system that allows you to edit weight maps, though it's not as robust as Blender's. Using Blender's pose functions will allow you to see which aspects of your character need to be touched up. With the rig finished, export the FBX with Add Leaf Bones unchecked, then import into Character Creator 4. You can do this by dragging the FBX into Character Creator 4 or opening the import dialog and selecting the file. Unless you change the bone names, the script should detect Blender's meta rig if you use that rigging for your character. If not, you'll have to manually assign the bones using the Bone Assignment menu. Real Illusion's motion library will be mostly compatible with your imported character. Although due to proportion differences of stylized characters, you'll notice that some of the poses and animations need to be adjusted. If your rigging is not auto-detected by Character Creator, you'll have to manually allocate bones using the skeletal definition dialog. Fortunately, this only takes a few minutes, as the dialog can detect symmetry and bone chains. You can set up the jaw presets easily if you've rigged a jawbone. Once your jaw presets match the thumbnail, you can bake the transformations into the slider. Character Creator has limited sculpting tools to assist in smoothing out the mesh, as well as a Delta Mush tool, which is covered in another Real Illusion video. Once you're ready to do major expression editing, you can use the tools available to this pipeline. If you have ZBrush, you can use the Go Z function, or if you use Blender or another 3D application, you can export the mesh using the export presets. Make sure you export with mesh with expression sequence checked, which will populate the blend shape slots with names even if they are empty. Once in your 3D application, in this case Blender, you'll be able to access the blend shapes with the appropriate naming, even if they are empty. This makes editing the blend shapes very convenient. You may want to have a reference for your intended changes when editing the blend shape, such as a screenshot of the thumbnails from Character Creator. Blender has a number of tools to assist in editing expressions, from sculpting to proportional mesh editing, which are generally more robust than what Character Creator currently has. You see me using the blend from shape function quite a bit. This is an edit mode command which allows you to blend changes to vertices from your current shape key with another blend shape reference. I've been editing expressions quite a bit, and after a while you kind of memorize what the intended blend shape should be. However, I made several mistakes in editing blend shapes here, which I had to fix later. Again, you should have a reference when doing this. Once you are comfortable with the expression edits, you can export the character for use in Character Creator. These are the export options I used, which should serve you regardless of the updates to Character Creator. In the expression dialog, you can import the FBX you've exported using the FBX with frame sequence option. Character Creator will recognize the expression set used as well as the decryptor key which accompanies the FBX. Now I'm checking the expression slider update from Blender to see that the changes were imported properly. You can check your expressions by going through the Edit Facial menu. This is a good place to see if your blend shapes are not set up properly. If the expression you select roughly matches the thumbnail, you're in pretty good shape. Use the Edit Facial Modify menu to check your expression sliders you created using your 3D application. These expressions can be used later in iClone timeline editing, blended with mocap, or using the Face Puppet feature. Over in iClone 8, you can see that your custom character now has full compatibility with the Face Puppet. With the character mostly set up, I'm just importing some animation from Mixamo and combining it with Actor Core clips to generate a quick action sequence. Animation that recognizes certain animation standards, such as that of Mixamo, can be dragged onto your character and iClone 8 will automatically convert it. It's very easy to blend motions together in iClone 8 with auto clip alignment and smooth bi-directional blending. Let's see a test render in iClone. In addition, once set up in Character Creator 4, your character will be compatible with the Motion Live plugin for iClone. You can see the different facial animation styles once I applied the exaggerated blend shapes. It really helps me to define Nancy's unique personality. And with that, I'll wrap up this demonstration. Thank you for watching. I hope this video has been beneficial.